it's all live and shit. I'm actually gonna make that bigger. Look at that. I gotta check for I'm not getting sound. I don't know how much YouTube latency is. Alright, things sound fine. I don't know if the game is too low though, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure that out in the as we play along. But game is not the main thing anyway. At least not for tonight. Let me see. Let's see. Is the connection good? Excuse me. Let me see. Trying to see if I can change some stuff real quick. See if I can do that. Oops. I mean, screw it. If we find issues later on, then I'll see if there's some things I can switch up. Right now, I'm gonna move on this straight because apparently I forgot that happened recently. see. We'll see how things work as they go along. Looks fuzzy. Not too sure why. It might be a connection issue. Let me see what this quest actually is. My computer might be a little slow because I really need to like put more stuff in the processor. I've just been holding out on. So if it gets choppy on the game, that's probably why. More than likely why it queries. Charles Forest. And I don't know if I should probably be reading this stuff off the text box or not. I don't know if people really like that. But there comes in a viewer for whatever reason that wants to be read to. I could do that. I hope there is at least some way of learning whether or not the line is good or not. But I won't know until someone actually looks at it. Looks like I won't get too far into what I'm looking at right now without the time because it's supposed to start at we're supposed to start at 8 EST, so hope we'll just keep reading and go as far as we can here. Or maybe I'll play while I do it. But if I do, it'll be on another screen. You will be able to see it because I'll have the screen focused on Discord. Give me a second. Just command me to speak. Talk when I need to. Oh yeah, because Final Fantasy 14 doesn't play any music when it's not the main screen. The only thing it'll play is like dungeon or like cue pop sound effects, which is good. The game is loud than me. I'm also not like picking up my voice, which is something I've always had an issue with when I stream, but I turn it down just a smidgen. We'll try that. The problem with going up is that the mic will catch like the background noises as well, and I don't want to do that, which is why it's where it is right now. But if it's that low, I might turn it up anyway, because I'm very reluctant to turn the mic volume up. I'll do this actually. And that's a problem. So then we'll do this. Boom, bam, bop. Actually, I want this down like that. And we'll do that. No, because that might be too low. Actually, it's okay that you hear me when I type, because my microphone is right above my keyboard, so that makes sense. We'll do that. Actually, I kind of don't need it back there, so we can do. I'm moving my microphone, so we'll try that. It's closer now. Alright, how is it sounding now? Is it better? You still hear me type, probably. Good. I didn't know it was up. Oh, it's just outside. Man, she can have that key. I can tell that key is gonna be nothing but trouble. Someone's gonna be around here trying to take it from me, and I'm gonna have to fight for that joint. Wow. I guarantee you that's what's gonna happen. To catch up, that was like 10 seconds of talking. Yeah, we use Fiend. She tried to kill us like twice. Oh, I don't like that camera angle. Oh, it's just giving me a title screen. I thought something was about to happen. Someone was about to like attack me like in the middle of the castle. I was like, God, I was like, dang, bro. Mhm. Bruh. It's getting close to the time. I'm gonna switch audio real quick. Yo.
Yo.
Give you some.
The gang. Oh, so you're not gonna see all my slides.
I can switch the sources.
Fair enough.
I'll get rid of these actually. Probably deleting.
Well, that's you.
Thank you. I try to like mute myself before I do that, but it never really works out. Oops.
Gang.
Oh, did that that popped up? Gonna
Let me try something actually. Bang.
do that. Take that real quick.
There we go.
There's actually a capture audio beta. And it's not, but it's not giving me information on it, so I don't know exactly what that does. Oh, it actually took away the window.
It said, nah, this ain't for you.
Oh, well, there we go. Don't know why I did that. If I do that again, pop. No, that didn't work. So yeah, I genuinely have no idea how that will work. Because I think I would somehow have to make it so like I'm capturing the audio on both ends. No. Essentially, it'll all just go through. Oh wait, there's another button. Let me see. No, because that's not capturing anything. Yeah, I don't know. Oops. And I gotta do this. And what I can do is this. Add this. The The rodent is too big. I could do that. Might have to make it smaller though. Yeah, now you can look at the stream and see how it looks.
Whoa.
I might put whatever Nico's avatar in the middle.
Do I light up or do I just vibe?
You light up.
Do I?
Yeah. YouTube latency is also like super long, so
Okay. I saw myself light up for a second.
yeah. The latency on YouTube is ridiculous. But you know what? It makes it so you can actually go back,
True.
which I honestly prefer.
La bomba.
La Bamba.
La bamba. Get la boomed.
Hold on. Well, we're waiting for it.
But
I think it's actually capturing the audio twice, which is not good. We'll do that. Actually, I can do that. And then it'll just be voices.
the voices in my head.
The voices. Cut my life into voices. Alright, at the Nico.
They did respond. They're just getting some water,
Okay.
and I think they're still like waiting to see if that one other person will show up or not.
Okay. I want to see it now because I don't know if the way it's set up now, the way that's set up now, if you like the icon will just change or if it'll actually add your your little images.
What? See what now? Sorry.
Well, essentially when there's a third person, because right now it's just me and you. I want to see if like the picture that's on yours will switch or will actually add the avatar.
Gotcha. Babonga.
No,
Well,
your manga has been denied.
he's unbongered me.
Yeah.
How dare he? How many slides do I have? I only have 27.
Wow, that's less than I thought you would.
No. Well, to be fair, each sub like 27 times 3 is how many characters I found.
I was expecting 30.
Technically, I have 29 slides, but like 2 of them are just title slides. So
Whoa, the title of a thing.
it's also because, like, as the main title says, I'm not including any elves.
Why didn't you include elves again?
Because we were gonna do the Smash or Pass for elves, so I wanted to save all the elves for that one.
But are we doing
But
both elves or not both elves as in like Eldar and Drukari? But I meant elves as in like both elves as in 40k.
40k and Age of Sigmar. I'm not sure yet. But also, let me clarify. If I have 27 pages, each page has 3 characters. That means I gathered 81 characters.
Amen. There's at least 100.
Maybe if I included elves, there would be.
Oh, if you included elves, there'll be at least 10 more pages.
I don't think elves have that many like named characters.
They have a bunch of named characters because you
They have like Phoenix Lords, and there's 16 of them.
You have to think of all the aspect warriors.
Yeah. But then it's like just the Phoenix Lords, just like the one or two famous Farseers. There's not really any like famous Harley Quinns. None of them are because the whole point of a Harley Quinn is like they're not named.
There is one.
Who?
The one that's next to the Sister of Battle at all times.
Oh yeah, I guess. And then there's the and then like Drew Carey really only have like 3 really famous named characters.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hello.
Wow.
So, I did more than get water. I also took 3 shots. So
Yeah. Gotta be ready for it, I guess.
my whole idea was it's fuck Mary Kill, so you might as well make it fun.
What you drink?
Some Jaeger.
Oh, fun.
I have to turn your volume down because you're kind of loud.
Oh god, and then she's busy being the best fucking wife ever.
You want a sausage slice?
Not right now. Later.
I was offering when you're hungry. Are you gonna get that chili?
Yeah, I was gonna heat it up and then put it over the top. Are you still making it with the Alfredo?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got some chili on its own that will tide you over.
Yeah, like a little
Appetizer.
bow.
Oh my god, can you two fuck already? With a camera in front? And send it to me?
Yeah, whoa.
We've talked plenty of times.
No, that was the setup for that joke.
Which of us are you talking about?
I love it. For context, too, Leah is talking to another friend on a different call right now. And we're both wearing our headphones, so neither of us can hear what the other one is saying, but we're both having one-sided conversations.
Perfect. Honorary guest.
So I'm assuming
What
that.
fucking Dusty?
So I'm assuming that other person is not joining.
Yeah, unfortunately. So Celestine obviously wanted to, and then got sad when they found out that it wasn't the day that I was talking about it. So I think what we should do is we can play it tonight, and it can be like fun and chill and whatever. But then I think we should probably also do one for, I don't know, just like an unplanned like Friday night weekend activity or something. You know, when everyone's free.
Okay.
And also in the larger server, just because it'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because my issue is that my Fridays are taken. I have
Boo.
I've commonly had to work truck night on Fridays, which goes down up to 11 p.m. So I will just straight up not be here.
But yeah, we can see, and we can certainly try. So welcome to my Google slide.
Welcome to the game.
Welcome.
All right, hold on. Let me
To the
load
game.
in.
Welcome
All right.
to the internet.
Excluding Eldar.
Yeah, excluding Eldar.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I would fuck every Eldar.
Yes.
especially the Harlequins.
Well, we already figured out now all Harlequins are smash.
But yeah, I was talking to you.
Cheddarak? Don't even get me started.
Oh, I guess I could try to get like all of the Eldar
Can I say something
gods
respectful
too.
and with love? Yeah. You're a dweeb.
Yeah, I know.
You're an absolute gorgeous omega splingus.
I'm gonna throw you out a window if you say those words again. Also, be careful. Don't turn this on yet.
I'm gonna throw it out a window. Also, be careful.
Be careful, the window's open.
A little fucking creature.
Bowser in Super Mario 64.
All right. We're gonna try to get the show on the road. We need most of your attention.
All right, hold on. I'm microwaving a bowl of chili
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
So
She brought chili
Listen,
and didn't
I-
share. That's crazy.
it's good chili. So
I expected that chili to be on a UPS truck right now.
how about you come visit and I'll make it for you?
Unfortunately, I can't ship myself on UPS.
You can use an airplane.
Nah, too expensive.
Okay, true.
You could use an actual train.
Nah.
No reason, just not.
I don't like trains.
Weez, get the train killer. Alright, well, whenever you're ready, we could probably start.
I should be ready shortly. Expeditiously.
Oh.
Ow! Okay.
For the record, for
Alright.
the little weirdo was actually going to be watching this. If the screen goes blank, it's because I've not made this my main window yet. I've clicked off of it to do something else.
Alright.
Golden,
Ow, fuck. Yep.
don't burn yourself. Orion?
Oh, sorry.
I think she said she was ready.
Let me get this screw in.
I'm gonna throw something at him.
Don't you dare!
I'm going to buy a boomerang specifically to try to throw things at you from my room.
Alright. Alrighty. So, yeah, this is Fuck, Marry, Kill using 40k characters. Excluding Eldo and Drakari because we talked about doing a game of Smash or Pass with them, though it may predominantly be Smash.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see. But I designed
Alright.
this. I designed this to. There's no like particular order of thought behind it. I wasn't like being like, oh, there has to be one human, chaos, and Xenos or anything like that. Some pages have themes, some of them don't. And then some of the only like type of thought I put into it was sometimes I wanted to make a certain page really hard by making like, oh fuck, all of these are fuckable, or oh fuck, I want all of these dead, type of thing.
Mm.
So I tried to
Okay.
make some difficult, but not all of them.
Okay.
I have a total of 27 slides,
Alright.
be
which
here
is
for 3 hours.
81 characters.
Okay.
I do not know the lore behind all of them. However,
Okay.
the under each photo, there's a photo of them. Some of them are official art, some of them aren't. But they will have the full name under it, and they will have the what faction they're from under it, under
Okay.
the picture. So yeah. So to start us off, I think it's a fairly easy one, but it's also like heavy hitters.
Alright.
So where is this? There it is.
Oh, perfect. And the alcohol is kicking in just in time.
Hell yeah! I've had one beer. It wasn't very strong. One beer is never enough. We have for the first one,
Imagine drinking beers.
Oh my goodness, Constantine Valdor from the Custodes, Khan from the World Eaters, and Fabius Bio from the Emperor's Children.
That's not even how Carl
Oh.
looks now.
No, it isn't. But he doesn't have. He always wears a helmet now.
That's fair.
Mm.
So I always. Oh, that's another thing. I always try to get a photo that involved the person's face.
Okay, off the bat, Mary Valdor.
You know what?
Fair.
Marry Valdor, and here's my reasoning for that, which is he's going to be so busy sniffing the Emperor's farts that I'm never going to have to worry about the fact that I'm married to him.
Jeez.
Well, if I have my lore correctly, Valdor is like kind of like removed away from like being super close from the Emperor. He's kind of trying to do his own thing. Okay.
Okay, then I think I'd still do Valdor just because he's not going to dismember me beyond any recognizable condition for existing.
Well, I mean, Karn probably won't if you marry him.
We don't know that for sure.
Yeah, but like blood for the blood god, I don't think anyone is. I don't think there's any asterisks connected to that.
Yeah, but you'll probably be corrupted anyway, and you'll probably be going with him on whatever bloody crusade.
Okay.
That increases your chance of dying, and being married to Bio probably means you'll live forever. But you also might be deranged.
This is super
Hey,
random.
but here's the thing. Hold on. I know that Fabius Bile has a couple of things about him. Like, hold on.
Like how he has seen the chaos gods, and he's just like, nah, I'm still atheist.
This is super random that I never knew until I was looking up these pictures. I love that Fabius Kyle just has a pimp cane.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw you definitely.
Fabius Bile has that little lore tidbit where he's talking to a member of, I think not the World Eaters. What's what's Lorgar's whole thing called?
Word bearers.
Word bearers, yeah. There's a conversation between Fabius Bile and a word bearer where he's like, "Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, no shit. I knew the Emperor in person. He would have fucking hated you, dude. Like, I know we have beef, but like, let's just take a step back from that for just a couple of minutes and just recognize that like, the Emperor in real life would have fucking hated your guts for what you're doing."
Oh no, I don't. To a word bearer. I think it was like actually like torturing like a loyalist, a space marine.
I thought it was a word bearer because I thought the whole reason why I thought that is because he kept on. It was like what the point he was getting at was like he didn't want to be deified.
Well,
like he was very
the
anti.
thing about that is like all of the loyalist space marines deify the Emperor now as well.
Yeah. All of
That's
the
true.
All of the chaos do not like the Emperor. They, in fact, one of their chants for what is it? Is it the Black Legion that says it? That says death to the false Emperor.
I think the Emperor's children have the best chant, which is for the Emperor, which confuses everyone on the battlefield because they say it sarcastically.
Yeah. Also, Fabius Bile is an atheist, despite having heard from Slanesh herself.
Yeah. Because here's the thing now, like all things considered at this rate, dare I say that all of these people seem marryable in their own way.
Sure. Question mark.
Bio, might I say least so, not the least of which being his fucking name.
There is no subtlety in Warhammer 40k.
Let's see. I would say probably. I'd probably lock in fuck Karn. Only because I'd probably die in any other situation. And if I'm gonna do that, I might as well fuck him on the way out.
Let's say that you do have the miraculous ability to kill any of these people. Somehow being able to kill a named custodian.
Okay.
Custodian.
Okay. Then I mean, I think it would still probably be the same. I think it would be. I think it would be marry Valdor, or fuck Karn, and then kill Fabius Bile.
For the sake of this conversation as well, because we always joke that you are like a Slaneshi demon. we will say that this is like Slanesh's reward is this game where you have the power to correctly answer, and whatever you answer for these slides will come to fruition without your like input of like, oh, I want him dead, and Slanesh was like, cool, he's dead. I was like, I want to fuck him. I was like, okay, yeah, I can arrange that type of thing.
Slanesh does not have that power, by the way.
Slanesh can definitely murder Bio if she wanted.
That, yes. But do we think that Slanesh has the ability to, like, show up to Constantine Valder's fucking doorstep and just murk him off rip?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
I don't think so. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be pretty funny regardless.
Okay, maybe not, because just that's the whole point of like Chaos Gods needing demons and people to carry out their work.
Right. I think Constantine Valder is like by himself. The minute like he sees like Slanesh, he's like, oh shit, I need to get the boys in here too, and while also fending off a whole Chaos God. Chaos Gods also can't like fully form in the material.
Okay, so I think for sure locking in, I want to marry Valdor because he seems like the only character who I could have a even remotely enjoyable experience being married to. And then, I mean, honestly, it's kind of a toss-up between the two. I don't know. Bile.
I'd kill Karn.
The thing is,
personally.
I'll be 100% serious. Bile, as much as I like him, both as a character and just as a concept, is so unfuckable. I'm sorry, I really don't say this about really anybody, but he is just unattractive. He is unattractive.
Okay.
And here's the thing. This is coming from me, who Mortarion was in the top 4 of my Smasher Pass list, and this guy isn't attractive enough for me to fuck him.
Let's say he puts a paper bag on his
Well, no, he's good with flesh crafting. He'll just steal someone else's face.
Yeah.
Okay, see, now we're talking. Because he probably has some fucking tech gizmo to make the sex incredible. Also, Slanesh.
That he does not believe in.
Right.
I know. If it was me, straight up, I'd kill Karn. Karn is literally called the betrayer. He's bro is not loyal.
Yeah. There's no universe in which you marry Karn and things are okay in the end. It's like you said, his name is the betrayer. He's not going to be loyal. He's going to cheat. He's going to like, literally the moment you turn your back, he's gone. Or he's put a like sword through your back or something. Like it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think
All right. Well,
yeah, I think final answer might be marry Valdor, kill Karn, and then fuck Bile.
sounds reasonable.
That's my final answer.
Alrighty, okay. Well, next up, we have. Is there a way that I can make this bigger so I can see?
What are you trying to make
let's see.
bigger?
Oh, there we go. I have presenter view so I can see what the next slide is.
Okay.
So next up, we have some very interesting ones, and these might be names that you're not familiar with. Next up, we have Sly Marlborough from the Imperial Guard, the Silent King from the Necron.
Oh, I'm marrying the Silent King.
And then Kara Swole, a bounty hunter that works with like rogue traders.
For the record, I have
Okay,
no idea.
I need to ask a question. I need to ask a question about fuck, marry, kill as a concept.
Okay.
Like in marriage, is there the idea that there will be many fuckings or no fuckings?
I think it depends on the person.
Because that will single-handedly change the answer here.
I think
because the easy answer here's how I'm going to lay this out. As it stands right now, Sly is dead. Sly is dead, and then the other two is going to depend on the answer.
See, here's the thing.
If there's sex while married, it's Kara.
Here's
If there's not, it's the Silent King.
here's the thing. If you decide to air quotes fuck the Silent King or marry the Silent King, he probably won't be doing the fucking himself. It'll be very one sided because it'll be focused on you. Because obviously he doesn't have anything.
Here's the other thing too. I think I might fuck the Silent King. Only because I know that, one bad experience having sex isn't going to ruin my life. But a bad marriage is going to ruin my life. And here's the thing. While you're having sex with the Silent King, he's let's be real, he's not actually silent. We know this. This motherfucker he's not gonna shut up about wanting to have his flesh back so he can actually fuck you. That's gonna be the whole time. Like anytime you have sex, whenever, and then also just in terms of marriage, like this is Warhammer. There's no such thing as like a good, awesome marriage here.
Well,
like
I'd like to imagine the Silent King, if he truly loves you, he'd be very happy for you, but it'd still be like, yeah, I kind of wish I could have this for myself too.
Right, exactly.
Here's how I'll counter. One, I think the Silent King is like famously silent. Like even in present day,
yeah,
he's kind of like the one main guy from the Marvel. What is it? The one guy who Black Bolt who can't speak, or else he's like super powerful.
The difference is that the Silent King actually chooses. He just
Yeah,
has his
the Silent
tribe
King-
speak for him.
Yeah, but then how we're doing the game is the fuck part. Imagine like a one night stand. The married part, you are spending the rest of your life with them. But like some people, that means like, oh, we don't fuck a lot, or some people was like, dude, that is like the main stability of our relationship. So
Yes.
it's like you are imagining the rest of your life with them. However, the rest of your life probably does contain some more fucking.
I mean, the Silent King can probably have like a killer dildo made for you.
Yeah, no. He would. So you know how the Necrons before they went and did the big sleep were like, hey, let's destroy all our cool shit, except for the Celestial Orrery.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, the Silent King would be like, hey, I'm not supposed to tell anybody this, but like, I remember the shit that we busted up before we went to sleep, and like, there's this crazy thing that'll like totally blow your mind. Let me rebuild it for you.
Oh my goodness.
At the very least, if you marry the Silent King, you'll be part of the Triarch.
Here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. I think I'm gonna go kill Sly, marry the Silent King, and then fuck Kara, because of course I'm gonna fuck Kara. But the thing is, I think whether or not I'm happy is kind of out of the question. I think I'll be the safest being married to the Silent King. I don't think I'll ever need to worry about like some crazy shit happening to me and me dying in a horrible, agonizing way.
You know what? That is a fair point.
Because think about it, right? He's not going to let anything happen to his, frankly, stunning.
You might get looked at because the Necrons,
right?
for the most part, see people as less than themselves. So you might get looks, but that's probably about it.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, then it kind of falls in.
Getting looks.
I mean, at that point, it kind of falls into the kink of like the same reason people kind of like vampires of like, oh, the vampire is superior than me, so I'm kind of like his pet.
Right. Exactly.
And he just keeps me around.
Never heard that one before, but I get it.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I've never heard that.
I've never heard that rationale.
I've never heard that rationale before.
Absolutely stunning that the cat has never heard of pet play.
No, it's not like I haven't heard of pet play. It's just that I've never heard that rationale when specifically pointed to vampires. I've always thought like the idea was just like, oh, they're royalty, or oh, they suck blood and that's hot, or something like that. I never like connected pet play into it.
Oh, I see.
Alrighty, so what I'm hearing is kill Sly Marvel, fuck Kara Swole, and marry the Silent King.
Yeah.
The clubs are
Alrighty.
necessary.
Yes.
The Discord did not pick up on that one, but I heard it in real life.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing too. Is like just in the setting, right? And I'll provide. I guess we've talked a lot about the Silent King and Kara, but let me justify Sly being murdered unceremoniously for a second. And that's the fact that when put up against the Silent fucking King, and just a really hot bounty hunter that definitely has a shitload of plot armor, like a guardsman is literally nothing.
Yo, that
Yeah,
is
but that's
the
Sly Marble.
Guardsman, bro.
That's Sly Marble. That is Rambo in 40K though.
Okay, yes. However, the choice is killing Rambo or a hot bounty hunter girl that will definitely fuck me however she wants.
You can kill the Silent King, and then what's his name? Imhotep will be very happy.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. I would worry about the universe if I killed the Silent King.
The Silent King is like the one
Who
chance.
actually cares about, because the Silent King hates chaos. He sees the Tyranids as a threat. So he's like actively killing two birds with one stone with the pylons. He's like, it feels like he's the only one who's actually thinking of the universe rather than just about his faction.
The only
The Silent King is one of the few characters who I actually am not just overtly terrified for their vision of the universe.
The only faction that I think that, like the Silent King who is actually like caring about the universe for it is also the Tau, but they also are very self-centered in that way.
Okay, yes, the Tower also, yes.
They're self-centered, but
I'm
they
also-
actually give a fuck about living beings.
Yeah, the Tau are. I have thoughts on the Tau.
I
Well,
sure hope they're good.
We sure have some of them in here. So, next slide, we do have a theme.
I hope Torchstar is in here and you have the fan art of Torchstar.
That is exactly what I have. We'll get to that
Let's
eventually.
go.
So,
Hold on.
oh, we're good.
Hey, you
I
better-
just had to open a couple windows.
Oh,
Okay.
you're good.
I'm back now.
So, next page, we have a theme. The theme is, which sister would you rather? We have Morven Val, Sisters of Battle. Selena Agna, Sisters of Battle. Or Sister Miria, Sisters of Battle.
Which lesbian?
Yeah.
White
all
hair,
of them.
white hair, black hair, or white and black hair?
All of the above, please.
No.
Can
This is
fuck
one of
and
the-
marry?
This is one of the hard pages where you have to pick all of them. You
Kill the
have to
third one.
go through.
Kill the third one because I've never heard of her.
Oh, there goes Sister Miria.
Oh god, and the other two would be a fucking toss up. Wait, hold on. Who is Morven Val again? Is she the current like head of the Sisters of Battle?
All I remember is she's in like this giant mech suit.
She's like one of the High Lords, but she doesn't just sit around all day. She actually just goes in and
Okay,
fights.
okay. Yes, I would probably fuck her and then well no, I'd probably marry her and
Yeah,
then I'd fuck
she's the leader of the sisters,
Agna.
and it says unlike her predecessor, she continues to lead the sisters in the front line.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like, because the rest of the High Lords of Terra, they don't do anything.
And then like the reason she joined the ecclesiarchy and like was so high because they thought that she was a pawn they could control, and then she like essentially because she fought on this front line, she gained so much popularity of like, oh shit, no, if we got rid of her now, then there would be riots.
Yeah. I'd probably marry her. I'd probably marry her because I know damn well that unless she gets herself killed, nobody's gonna try anything for the most part.
I don't don't know. Sisters do like martyrdom. I can hear.
And like that's the thing though.
your,
Martyrdom,
your chewing
like
sounds.
that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like martyrdom. That's something that that's a situation that she's going to get herself into, and that's something I can come to terms with. Something that's going to be a lot harder to come to terms with is if somebody like breaks into the house and fucking kills her.
Which is not happening.
Right, exactly.
Someone breaks into the house and
It's not happening. It's not happening for just a whole host of different reasons.
And then Miria, I don't know too much about her, but she's a character because she has like a whole book written about her.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, I think she was like sent to.
I'm so gay. Oh my god.
Well, you literally married a woman.
But yeah, so these are the three. I heard kill Miria, marry Vol, fuck Agna.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. I think I liked how this went because I think this was one of the easier ones of the hard ones I made. So I'm excited for the feature ones.
Oh no.
So the next one is going to be difficult, I think. But I think in the same line of the previous ones were. So yeah. But yeah, there's not a real theme to this. First, we have I didn't have it put up. We have Ursula Creed from the Imperial Guard, Puretide from the Tau, and Lucius the Eternal from Slanesh.
I kind of feel like this
I know none of these. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to go off appearance then.
Dog, I if you want my advice, kill Lucius. Off
No.
Oh yeah, no. I you don't need to tell me that. A man whose armor is made of flesh.
Oh no, it's not
That
made of
looks
flesh.
like that? Oh, it's not?
But it is always screaming.
Okay, yeah, no. See, I get migraines. I can't do that. I'm gonna kill that bastard.
So,
I mean, I'm gonna be real. This looks like the theme for this slide is people who look like you'll always get a migraine around no matter what.
Well, Puritide's pretty quiet. He's silent.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go kill Lucius, fuck Ursula, marry Puretide.
okay. But
Because
all
I'm a
reluctantly.
simp for the Tau. I'm a simp for the Tau.
Puritide is like it's a very monk like person.
Yeah, I will glaze the Tau just until the day I die.
Would you like to hear some lore about some of these people?
Absolutely.
So Lucius the Eternal is like the Slanesh version of Khan, and like so his whole thing is like he's a master swordsman, or at least he was before the heresy. And then after the heresy, he's like full of ego and full of himself. But he's not. I think he like got worse as a swordsman when he turned chaos because he's always getting his shit beat up.
Okay.
However, if you defeat him in battle and kill him, if you ever feel pride about killing him, then he will infest you and take over your body and is reborn inside of you, and like you just become another face on his chest plate.
That's crazy, but okay.
Yeah. He's a psycho. Yeah, he's just weird.
All right.
Ursula Creed is, I believe, like the main general of the Ashton Militarum right now. And she is the other, I forget his first name, the other Creed's daughter. So there was another Creed who like led the Ashton Militarum into victory, and then during the fall of Cadia, Trajan came in and stole him. And he's been missing ever since. because that's what Trazen
Okay.
do. And then the Ashford Militum got really depressed and was gone, like struggling for a while without great leadership. And then Ursula showed up with her father's like famous jacket, and like was able to like reunite the Imperial Guard and like lead them into like a new Golden Age of battle.
Oh.
And then there's Pure Tide, who I honestly do not know that much because I am not a Tau Sip.
Pure Tide is like the guy who taught Farsight and Shadow Sun all the stuff they knew. He's like he's the
Whoa.
greatest.
Okay. Yeah. No.
He's the greatest Tau warrior that the Firecast has seen. Unfortunately, he is dead now, just due to old age. But he is like the greatest. That he taught how to be like the prime fire warrior.
I can imagine. Honestly, I can imagine you staying with what your answers.
Oh, he also taught Caius. Caius, who was in the fire
Also,
warrior game.
Kind of somewhat unrelated to this direct discussion, related to this activity. If Trazen is not on this list, I'm gonna go down there and slap you in person.
I made sure he put Trazen on there, so don't worry.
Trazen is on this list. I did try to make him a bit difficult, though, if I remember.
Oh no.
Well, we'll see. Speaking of difficult, this next page, the theme is just women.
Oh no. Women pretty.
Women pretty.
You've activated my trap card, woman.
So, first, we have Amberly Vale, Serena Rain, and Erica
fuck.
Luminous.
God.
Oh.
I want things to happen to me from Amberly.
So Amberly
Okay,
Vale.
marrying Vale. Wait, hold on. Vale is the one that fucks Caiaphas King constantly,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
So
we're
you
getting
only
married.
know how dirty she talks.
We're getting married, no question about it.
I believe Rain is someone who like is on and off with Eisenhorn. I believe that's
Who is
one of the
that?
things. Oh, you don't know Eisenhorn?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be real. I would be a great space marine because I pay absolutely zero attention to the guard.
Eisenhorn is
Well,
like
you wouldn't
one
be a
of
great
the
salamander.
Eisenhorn is like the most famous and like best written Inquisitor, where he's like actually just and not an asshole.
Mm.
And people say if they ever made an when they announced the 40K show that Henry Cavill was supposed to do, people were saying like, "Yo, don't do the Horse Heresy. It's too much. Do a mini series with Eisenhorn and have Henry Cavill play it."
Right. Okay.
That would actually be a good idea.
Which I think there's a page on here where I just like pretty much themed it of like, here's 3 characters I think Henry Cavill could play. And then we have Erica Luminous, who I forget her fame, but she's a sister.
Okay.
I don't
Here's
know.
here's how I'm gonna break this up. I'm gonna marry Vale because I'd be crazy not to. I'm gonna fuck Rain because Rain is a regular ass human, or about as close to it as you can get in 40K.
Well, the sisters are regular people. They just have power armor.
Okay, do they? They don't
Yeah.
have any like crazy augments.
Yeah, they just
No, they
have
don't
power
have
armor.
So technically, all of these are basic women, just with different levels and skills.
The only
Okay,
thing,
still marrying Vale.
the only thing about sisters is that they're super religious and therefore they have the power of belief.
Yes.
And we know how church goes on bad.
Okay, in that case, that is going to
Please.
change my answer.
Make-
That
make-
is going to change my
Make
answer.
space for the emperor.
I'm gonna marry Vale, fuck Luminous, and then kill Rain because Rain is a member of the Imperial Guard. She'll probably die in a week anyway.
I don't know. This is
I
the
don't
basic
know. She's a
sister
main
captain.
character.
The basic sister captain might die within a week too. They aren't super tough.
Okay, true, but also they're less likely to die than the Imperial Guard.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I guess.
I don't know what the rate is on that.
But there we go. Yeah, I thought Vale would be like, okay, Vale's gonna be the easy one. It's the other two that are gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one has no theme. It was just characters I had on a name that I wanted in this list.
Okay.
We have Sebastian Yarick from the Imperial Guard, Typhus from the Death Guard, and Snickrot from the Orcs. Snickrot is one of the stealthiest orcs. He does a lot of like stealth and ambush, or as much of a stealthy ambush thing that an orc can do. Typhus is like the Space Marine champion of Nurgle. And Sebastian Yarick is also a commissar who is like pretty much Gazgul's like arch enemy.
Okay, so I'm gonna fuck Yarick, marry Typhus, and kill Snickrot.
I want to also
frankly,
mention
my justification there is the Death Guard, from my understanding, are all pretty happy, all things considered. Which sounds like at the very least the basis for a hell.
I want to also say Typhus is the reason why the Death Guard are the way they are.
Yeah, Mortarion fucking hates Typhus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially how that went on is like Mortarion and all ships were like going through the warp, and like Typhus made a deal with Nurgle and essentially turned off the warp fields, so all the chaos came into the ships and fucked everyone up. And then Nurgle showed up to Mortarion and was like, hey, yo, I can stop all this pain and suffering for all your sons if you just sign up with me. And Mortarion was like begrudgingly like, okay, fine, fuck it. That's what I want to save my sons. So he did that.
Okay.
He gave everyone boons, and then Typhus he gave like extra shit to, because like he made that deal with. Typhus got super rewarded. And now like Mortarion pretty much banished Typhus, but Typhus is doing super good on his own.
Okay, so then I'd probably kill Typhus. Because objectively the world is better off without those motherfuckers. Probably marry Yarick and then fuck Snickrot.
Sure.
Final answer.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's about as final of an answer as you're gonna get out of me.
You know what? That's fair.
Even though I have absolutely zero interest in plowing an orc.
Well, I'm sure he'll be the one plowing you.
Okay, yeah, that's fuck you. That's what I mean. Hold
so
on.
Oh, you're good.
Hold on.
She definitely. Screw Typhus. All my homies hate Typhus.
But Yarick's pretty cool.
He is pretty good.
Let's go, Yarick. No, they did him dirty.
Yeah.
They never even confirmed his death or anything. They were just like, oh yeah, he's dead now.
Now Gaskell's gonna be angry.
Yeah, but because we don't know what killed him. But people have always people want Korn to have killed him.
Hello,
That
I
would
am
be
back.
funny.
Yeah, partially because they always felt it weird that the strongest orc's arch enemy was just a basic human. I felt kind of uneven. Next up, we also have just another random page theme.
All right.
So next up, we have Ibram Gaunt from Gaunt's Ghost. He is the leader. We have Ursakar Creed. He was the Creed before the other one from the Imperial Guard. He's the one that trays and stole. And we have Ra Eddie Myon from the Custodies, who is believed to be the Emperor's favorite custodian.
I love how in this image for the custodian you can see how that stupid ass sword works.
Okay, I'm marrying the custodian because I'm a gold digging bitch. And that gets me just that much closer to the Emperor.
Um, the Emperor did stab him.
Yeah,
Are you familiar
but
with
like
Ra's story?
not totally, but also like just getting stabbed by the Emperor isn't that's like getting off pretty scot-free considering what he did to his children.
Pretty much there was like a demon who was like chasing after the Emperor, and this demon was like known to be like the embodiment of all end of empires. So it was believed like this demon
Okay.
has the power to kill the Emperor. The Emperor was able to like steal the demon's essence and like bound it to a like curse it to a sword, and then he took the sword and stabbed it into Ra, and told Ra to like go like, hey, get this as far away from here as possible and protect it with your life. And then
Okay.
Ra disappeared into the webway. And that was the end we saw him. And then like, and the reason they were like fighting in the webway was this was like during the Horus Heresy after like Magnus already blew up the webway project. So they were like defending it from demons and stuff. And yeah, that's but like in the whole book leading up to it, the Emperor's like constantly inviting Ra to like dinner and just by his side is like, hey, I had this dream or this vision, and it would like he just confined in Ra, just like casually talking to him. It is kind of believed that he was just like setting up Ra of like, hey, I want to make sure I can trust you because I'm going to have to do this to you eventually. But yeah, so that's Ra's story. I don't have that much in-depth story for the other two. I'll be honest. Gaunt has like, I think a five-part book series.
Right. Wow, these are all some. Hmm. I think I'm gonna fuck Raw. Fuck it, then I'll marry Gaunt and kill Creed.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Again, like
Yeah.
I know some of these are like, hey, these are characters. I know you're probably not gonna know, but that's part of what makes them difficult.
Yeah, I don't know shit about the Imperial Guard.
Yeah, the Imperial Guard has a lot of characters, just because that's
Of
what
course.
they are. Yeah, but this one I thought would be funny. You claim to be a Tau simp, but which Tau? We have Dark Strike from the Tau, Kais from the Tau, and Long Strike from the Tau.
You call them long stroke, bro.
Oh shoot, my bad. We know what they're doing.
Well, I think for the bit I have to fuck Mr. Longstroke there.
Fair. Well, I think Caius can keep you safe, but he's missing.
I'll marry Caius, and then I'll kill Darkstrike.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So Caius is in a video game, and Warhammer protagonists in video games are fucking cracked for no reason. So Caius fucking kills 2 Lords of Changes in this game, which is not something he should be able to do.
Alrighty, next up we do have another random page.
Oh boy.
We have Hawken World Claimer from the Black Legion, the Death Leaper from the Tyranids, and Commander Farsight from the Tau.
Oh my god, marrying and fucking Farsight until the cows come home.
Bro.
If there's one person in the 40k universe who I would actually have a chance of marrying, I'm gonna be real. Farsight wouldn't be
Well,
far from
I
the
don't
top of
think
that list.
Farsight likes humans very much. He still like
Well,
accepts them.
Farsight can go gobble down a fucking dick because he's not playing fuck, marry, kill.
I don't think Farsight necessarily has time for that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think Farsight likes humans very much. But he still like generally accepts their presence.
Also, I think this is official art of Farsight. I never I always knew that his mech was the one that carried the sword, but the sword just looks so giant next to him.
I think the sword is like radiating some dark energy or something.
Well, it's vampire sword.
Yeah, we know it's a vampire sword, but
so it's just like crazy.
Okay,
where the
so
fuck did
marry
the sword come
Farsight.
from?
Definitely marry Farsight, and then I think I'm
Okay.
gonna fuck the Death Leaper because let's get a little bit spicy in here, and then I'm gonna kill
I
this
called
Black
it.
Legion chump who nobody cares about.
I do like Harken World Claimer's model because he's like riding on some weird beast.
I think that's his knee pad.
Well, no, he on his model he's riding a beast.
Oh, okay, yeah. But okay, sounds good. Next up, kind of random, we have Anva from the Tau, Magus Lucia Kane from the Gene Stealer Courts, and Canis Rex from the Imperial Knights.
Is that actually his
Wow.
name?
These all suck.
And I made sure to put the mech that Canis drives.
I think I'm gonna fuck Canis.
Okay.
Kill Anva.
Yeah, but then that means I have to marry somebody from the Gene Stealer cults, and I'm just not sure if I'm okay with that.
The hypnosis fetish is right there, bro.
You do have a point. Okay, you're right. You're right. Marry Kane, kill Anva, fuck Rex.
Okay.
Let's go. We hate ethereals. All my homies hate ethereals.
Yeah.
There's only one ethereal I actually really like, and that's because he's actually acts like a fire warrior.
He is on this list.
Cool.
Next up, we like Necrons, but which Necron?
Oh boy.
We have Emotech the Stormlord, Orkin the Diviner, or Xandric and Obrion. You get both of them in the last one.
Okay, I only know a little bit about any of these guys. But I think I'm gonna kill Emotech because he's just a bitch.
I do have lore for the three of them, if you want.
Emotech is
Yeah,
kind of cool.
Emotech's-
He's kind of cool because they literally woke him up saying, "Hey, bro, can you fight these people for us? Because we're losing and we're fighting each other, bro. It's okay. We'll win once you show up." And he's like, "No, in fact, I'll fight all three of you, win, and be this leader."
Yeah. So Emotech's story is he's currently the second most powerful Necron, and he dislikes the Silent King. His whole thing was he was a general, but when he was born, there was a bunch of infighting underneath his not regime, but
Dynasty.
his group dynasty. That's it, because the main leader of the dynasty had died in their sleep or didn't wake up. So all these second in commands were fighting for the throne and all trying to bribe Emotech to fight under their name. And Emotech's nah, fuck it, I'll just take it myself, and he does. And then and then he's the Necron who's I hate all these pests in my yard. I'm gonna fucking kill everyone. And all of the Necrons are yeah, no, we agree with you. We're gonna side with you.
Yeah, not a fan of Emotech.
Orkin the Diviner, he has the ability of divining, so he can see into the future. He is he has a
fucking him.
He has a buddy duo cop with Trazen, and they have a whole book, and it's the most comedic book in Warhammer.
So
Okay, yeah.
To also to add to his abilities, he can just straight up like hop into another timeline and then commandeer it from there. He can also like for a brief moment turn into a Catan or a Catan like being, and then do things with that. But the last time he did it, he kind of freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, so he is the most powerful diviner. And then we have
Yeah,
Zan.
here's the thing. I think I'm gonna kill Emotek, and then I'm gonna fuck Orican. Because here's the thing. He's gonna know exactly how to make me come.
Sure.
I mean, that's literally his whole thing, is to know what would make me come.
All right, I'm gonna check off that word. I can't believe it took us this long to get there, but we've hit it.
Are you playing bingo, you fucker?
No.
And then
I
just
should
by
be.
process of elimination, I'm gonna marry the last two.
So
But I
Oberyn
still want to
and-
know lore tidbits about the last two.
Yeah. So I believe it's Xanarkith, which is the guy in the front. He's like a general who has like dementia. So he still thinks they're fighting in like the war in heaven to this day. So he still thinks like everyone's flesh. All the other Necrons are fleshy. And they're just like wearing some like super armor like normal. And he still thinks like he's there. And every time he like fights other people, it's like, oh, I can't believe our enemies have taken this weird green muscly shape. I don't see how that will improve their situation.
I like how the Necrons are easily like treated as the most serious faction, and then all of their stories are just the biggest shitposts imaginable.
And like there was a story where like he took a bunch of like Imperial guardsmen like prisoner, but while they were in prison, I was like, well, it's not polite to let you starve. Here, come to my dining table, and he just eats dinner with them. But because he's a robot, he doesn't like he like offers them food. It's kind of rotten. But because he still thinks he's flesh, he's like attempting to eat and just smashing food against his faceplate. And then behind him is Oberyn, who's like the biggest fucking Necron ever, and is just his bodyguard. And he like knows that like this one guy has dementia, but he does not like anyone fuck with him. He was like, I will fucking murder you.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I like.
Yeah. So
Because
it's
if I
just
get married, I know I'm safe.
like I think I also think that one story with the whole like dieting, that night they tried to break out and they ran into Oberyn and he was like, I will not kill you because my boss thinks you're honored guest. Get the fuck back in prison. And then the next day Xanarkith comes in and is like, oh well, glad you guys were good guests. You know what? We don't really need anything from you. You're free to go. And it's just like the funniest, like stupidest story ever.
Yeah. I think my answers are locked in for sure then.
Yeah. Good answers.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try to fuck you with no dick.
Yeah, the biggest drawback to that relationship is going to be the level of denial that man has.
I don't know. Oberyn might just be like a hell of a wingman.
On occasion, he does like snap out of it, but it's like few between.
Yeah, it's like there is a theory of like it's all an act because otherwise the world would be super depressing to him. But yeah. Next up, the theme was red. We have the Red Terror from the Tyranids, Heron Blackheart from the Red Corsairs, and the Red Garbo from the Orcs. The last picture is technically official artwork.
Okay. Final answer I can tell you off the bat. Fuck the Red Terror. marry the Red Gobbo. And kill Huron Blackheart. And here's my reasoning. The Red Terror, because the Red Terror.
Mm-hmm.
Gobbo, because he's just a funny little guy. He's just gonna play pranks on me. Like that's just how it's gonna go. And like
the pranks might include
playing
explosives.
pranks. See, that's the thing. That's fine. That's fine. Simple as that. He's an orc, right? I know this isn't how orc magic works, but like, if he doesn't think it's gonna kill me, it's not gonna kill me.
Sure.
Easy as
So,
that.
the
Listen,
Red
I know that's
Gobbo-
not how it actually works.
Oh
but
no,
like,
you're good.
But like,
We love the Red Gobbo because essentially they bring him out every year, and he just represents like Christmas in Warhammer. They always bring him out for like the Christmas season. Because he does like bring out presents that are bombs, pretty much. But in lore as well, he's like a real thing in lore of like the Red Garbo or just like the Gretchens and stuff who hate being oppressed by the orcs
yeah,
and believe that one day they can have a communist uprising where they can be the dominant power and everyone will like work for their equal share. They're like just communist. He's kind of like an aspiring Karl Marx, pretty much.
we love that.
But yeah. Next one's an interesting
Rip Heron
one.
Blockhart, he just didn't want to pay his taxes.
Next one's an interesting one. We have Arzek Aramen from the Thousand Sons, Mosrog Skragbad from the Orcs, and Bjorn the Fell-Handed pre-Dreadnought from the Space Wars.
All right, so
Okay, marrying Bjorn because he's Space Wolves.
Okay, is Aramen pre or post Sand?
Aramen never turned to sand.
Oh, did he not?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
the wizards don't turn to sand. Only
Okay.
like the basic spacemen.
I got you.
Only the rubrics.
Well, that's still a question to ask because post Sand is kind of crazy.
Well, he's depresso because he realizes he turned all his brothers to sand.
Fair enough. At the very least, this one wasn't on purpose, unlike Typhus.
Yes. He did it out of spite because he hated that his dad wasn't doing anything. Okay, so marry Bjorn.
Yes.
What else? Still debating the other two?
Kill the orc because it's an orc,
Not into orcs?
and then no, I don't think I'm into orcs. At least not most orcs. I feel like there would have to be something special there.
Gotcha.
There would have to be a spark, you know.
Yeah, I
Here,
don't think
let me put it in straightforward terms. No boys. It would have to be an odd boy or mech boy. No boys.
Not even
Simple
his what is it? Not even his like gray squid he's riding.
No, no. It would have to, because here's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of the boys they just kind of got marbles in their brain.
They
But, like,
do.
Any of the odd boys, the mech boys, is like this. There's something there. They have a personality, you know. And in that, I think there's something there worthwhile. But like, I just don't think Clawman riding a fat lizard thing would be an enjoyable way.
Hey, put some respect on our squigs. We loved our squigs. It's the only thing about orcs I actually like. Squigs.
Alrighty.
There's a squig for everything and for every reason.
So that just leaves fucking Armin then?
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty.
He might be a bit blue, but you know what? He's fine. Blue in both depression and partial corruption.
Yeah, he's a Zinch boy. Though he hates Zinch. And Zinch knows it, but he kind of just plays with him. Because Zinch is an asshole.
Indeed.
Yeah, Sinch is an asshole.
So next up, we have Gazgul Thraka from the Orcs, the Swarm Lord from the Tyranids, and Anshi from the Tau.
Anshi is the only ethereal I actually respect.
This ethereal chose melee combat and has the abs to prove it.
He also like actually fights on the front line with his fire warriors.
Okay. All you had me at abs. I'm fucking him.
The Swarm Lord is like one of the smartest Tyranids of all the Tyranid bioforms. He's like, he has the ability to straight up like when he dies, the hive mind can just bring him back out, and he retains all his memory. He also does actually have like the most personality of all the Tyranids.
He has sadly kind of become a heel though, because he can like infinitely respawn.
Yeah, but it's also like if the Tyranids win, the planet is gone. So
Yeah,
you can't have the Tyranids win on major
he's
stuff.
also kind of
Killing Gasgul, marrying the Swarm Lord. Final answer.
okay.
Interesting.
By the way, have you seen the pictures I've got? Like you said I said abs and you were in, but you can see his abs in the picture.
Oh yeah, no question.
I think Gasgul got the short stint
nice
within this trio.
A nice set of abs like that. That's all you need.
Gasgul is like one
That's
of the
all you
orcs.
need.
Gasgul is one of the orcs with actual personality. He claims he's the prophet of the Wa, and his whole goal is to bring all the like tribes together for one massive Wa.
Okay. Well, now you got me thinking.
I also lined this up because I truly didn't know what you were into in terms of Xenos. I didn't know if you were going to be super into Necrons, Tau, or Orcs. So I like had this
Well, now
one.
I think it might be. Ooh. Now that you said that about Cascal.
He's also the biggest orc. I think
Yeah.
he's like standing at like 8 or 9 feet now. Like.
Okay, then I'm fucking him. Say no more.
I talked the Storm Lord into
Fucking him, marrying AMC.
Okay, so then the Swarmo's getting killed.
It's
yeah,
okay.
I
He'll
think
be
the
back.
Swarm Lord's gonna get killed because
respawn.
he'll be back and then we'll fuck anyways.
There's
He
like
will throw you in the soup afterward.
I'll like share a picture of it later because it's not SFW, but there's like a set of images of like Tyranids, sub-Tyranids like getting biomass in different ways, air quotes around it. But I'll share them after this.
Okay. So, next page had a theme. The theme once again is woman. We love Warhammer women. We have Inquisitor Greyfax, Latara Sarin from the World Eaters, and Torchstar from the Tau.
Let's go. Not official artwork.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Are you familiar with Latara?
I think I'm gonna. Oh.
I don't know a lot about Greyfax, but I know a lot about Latara.
The only thing I know about Greyfax is that I believe she's the only person to actually escape one of Trajan's cubes, Tesseract vaults. She's just that smart. Because that Tesseract vault he put her in was just a bunch of like puzzles, super hard puzzles.
Oh, gotcha.
And like
I think I'm gonna have to kill Greyfax because I'll be honest, Inquisitors scare me and not in the hot way.
Except for that one.
Yeah, except for that one.
Latara scares me in the hot way.
Yeah.
Latara is a badass. But here's the thing. Okay, I'll mention this.
I think Latara is gonna be fuck, and then Torchstar is gonna be Mary.
Torchstar also just has like a bunch of fan art that's just not how she would look in her suit anyway. But she just likes having her suit equipped with like flamers and missiles. That's why she's a Torchstar.
Yeah, there's a lot of like flame bikinis and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it's super funny because like nobody really knows what she looks like, but the community said, "I've got it: leotards, flame bikinis."
But okay. Next up, we're getting I made all these slides and then mixed and then like shuffled them up randomly, so I don't know the order. But we are getting into one of the pages I made where it was just demons.
Oh.
And I wanted to see like which demon was your favorite named demon. So we have Shalaxi from Slanesh, Kairos Fate Weaver from Zinch, or Vashtor from his own like Chaos Realm.
Technically, Vastor is like part of the Black Legion, though not really. Rules.
Yeah, but he like controls his own section of the Chaos Realm. That's the thing.
Because now he's like what? He's like an actual like lord, right?
Well, no, he's always kind of been a lord.
Well,
because he was always the lord of like the whole engineering side of things.
Well, I thought
Okay,
I could have sworn he stole it from
the
Bellator.
Slaneshi demon. I'm fucking the Slaneshi demon because it's the Slaneshi demon.
Fair.
And then I think I'm gonna marry. I think I'm gonna marry Vashtor, and then I'm gonna kill Kairos because.
Is that just your Zinch hate leaking out?
Yeah, it's my Zinch hate, and also you know that motherfucker is gonna try to take everything in the divorce, and I'm not okay.
He's gonna argue for 2/3 because he has 2 hits.
Yeah, exactly.
If it might spice things up to know that he can also see the future and the past.
Yeah, but one head tells the truth, one head tells a lie.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely killing that motherfucker.
And the reason he was born was because in the Chaos Realm, there's this pretty much black hole that none of the Chaos Gods know what's on the other side. And Zinch just made it a hobby to throw his birds into it. And all of them died except for Fate Weaver, and he just popped back out, but then suddenly had 2 heads. And he sees all of the future and all of the past, but at random. Like he can't really control it, he just suddenly has visions. One head speaks the truth, one head speaks lies. So he has someone else just constantly writing everything that Fate Weaver says and marking them as like prophecies. And then there's another guy who's like researching to see if it's a prophecy that already happened, that doesn't exist, or is going to happen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's the thing about that his like whole gimmick too is that it's so fucking easy to like figure out which one is telling the truth and which one is lying. You ask a basic question and then figure out which one is that.
I don't know if it works for him.
Well, unless he can switch the heads, but I thought
I do think the head switches every time.
Oh, okay.
It's just one head always speaks a lie, one head always speaks the truth.
I thought
you can never track which head does what.
Okay. I thought it was actually like the classic riddle.
No, because it's Zinch. Everything's got to be a bit more fucky.
Can we get rid of Zinch?
Next up, we have M. Shin from the Officio Assassinorum. This is the assassin who murdered Conrad Cruz.
Yeah.
We have Illuminor Seraz, who I don't know a lot about. And then we have Amon. Amon is the father figure for Magnus.
Killing that Thousand Sons bitch, because fuck the Thousand Sons.
Wow. It was not their fault. They were absolutely getting fucked in every single way.
Sorry, I'm gonna be real. Hold on, I might be too drunk to know this. Thousand Sons, for clarification, is Magnus, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All of the Thousand Sons lose like 50 points off the bat for Magnus's fucked up, stupid ass nipple armor, and I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill.
No.
Whoever designed Magnus as having that stupid fucking chest piece needs to be thrown off of the top of whatever building Games Workshop is built on.
It's just his sons. They don't condone the nipple armor.
Well, they still fight for him, so there's definitely a tacit endorsement there.
I mean, nah, I can't say that. There's not a lot of people who are fight for the father.
Also, fucking the assassin, because of course.
Fair. She can change into anything you want.
She's a shapeshifter.
Actually, I'll marry her.
That way you
There
can
will
get
be
more
much-
times.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
There's a
she's
lot to explore. When somebody can shapeshift, there's a lot of possibilities
She's
to
a
be had there.
shapeshifter, and then her arm blade is like stolen off of a Necron.
Okay.
Which is bullshit, but whatever.
Fuck you.
Stroke the Imperium's ego more, Games Workshop.
Yeah, fuck your Necron shit.
Well, fuck you. Anyway, as for Illuminor Xeris, he's kind of like the scientist of the Necrons. He's like the big scientist guy. He doesn't believe there's a soul.
Is he the mad scientist who's trying to like get the flesh back?
No, because he doesn't. Well, yes and no. See, the thing is that he wants the flesh back, but only for like his experiments to continue on. He doesn't believe there's a soul at all. He just doesn't think they exist. And like he was the one who made the biotransference engines.
Yeah, he kind of just kidnaps people and then tortures them and claims he's doing science.
Pretty much. I mean, he does some good shit for the Necrons, but half the time it's just being a fucking dickhead.
Cool. Points for Amon. I'm pretty sure he's one of the people who told Magnus he was being an idiot trusting Zinch. But yeah, okay.
You still here?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you were really quiet.
Sorry, a girl just sent me pictures of her tits.
Damn, that's crazy. Can't relate.
Sorry.
Jeez, brag about it more, why don't you?
Haven't I sent you pictures before?
No.
I thought I did. Oh, wait, no, I posted them and then you ignored them.
Yes, that's typically what happens. The fuck you mean, her?
I mean, they're still up there. I haven't taken those pictures down.
in case I needed them, there's still tits up there.
Yeah, exactly.
So the next theme is just big boyos.
Oh, I love me some big boys.
I don't know.
Four
We'll see.
big guys.
We have Belisarius Carl from the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Holy shit, these are all horrible.
Oh, One Eye from Tyranids, or Chaska Demon Killer from the Orcs.
Can you
That's
do-
why I said I don't know.
Jesus.
Can you do me a favor and like get a actual big a whole picture of One Eye? I feel like this is not doing him any favors.
do.
You can't just give him a picture of like his like half ripped head for his namesake.
Oh, One Eye. Here's a decent one. I'll put it in the Warhammer chat. So you can see him just on a pile of bodies there, holding a body for scale.
Yeah, fucking him.
Yeah.
Easy answer.
He also regenerates.
And then I honestly probably marry Call.
I do like. I will say I have 2 points. I do like Tuska Demon Killer.
Oh, okay.
Tuska Demon Killer is
Okay, go
funny
ahead.
because I'm pretty sure Korn just has him in his arena and he just kills everything.
Yeah, so Tuska's story is he gathered a bunch of orcs and then stole a ship and with warp engine powers and went in, but then forgot to turn on the Gallowfield, so he just crash landed on one of Korn's planets in the warp, where they just found a bunch of demons and they're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, fight, and then they fought to the bitter end, killing almost everything, but ended up losing. And then Khan found it so funny that every day he revives them so they can reenact it, and just he turned that world into a war planet for the orcs, and just it finds it entertaining to see the orcs murder his demons.
That's crazy.
It's so fucking funny. As for Old One Eye, he's supposedly a basic Carnifex, but for some reason, so when someone killed him by just shooting him in the eye, and that's why he has like that massive scar on his head. But he just ends up showing up on different planets or in different places where the people recognize the scar on his eye and just like, oh fuck, that's old One Eye. How the fuck did he get here? And I thought someone killed him already because we confirmed a kill on a different planet. So why is he here? And so like people think that either he's regenerating or like the hive mind has like a concept of like a fear and just keeps regenerating him to make sure to keep people afraid of him.
And then we got Call, baby.
Call is him.
Call is great.
He made the Primaris Marines and almost got in trouble for it.
He did that. He randomly fucked up a Catan. He's so old he has storage banks for his brains, and he like every day selects a different personality. He's the world's biggest troll because he fucks with Gilliman all the time.
I love that.
He may or may not have created an AI, but he'll never tell.
Of course not.
He went to the Ferris Nexus to get some Blackstone while the Silent King was there. And I think one of them like did something fucked up. So the Silent King was like, fuck it, we're getting out the crazy war machines. And started like doing crazy war machines. And Carl was like, fuck it, I'll one-up you. And also brought out his crazy war machines. And they were both just accidentally blowing up planets because both of them had overpowered shit. And the Silent King got really scared because not only was it overpowered shit, but the admech clearly didn't know what they were doing with the overpowered shit. They were just like, oh, this ray gun looks fun. Oops, I melted a star.
Nice.
So yeah, I love Call. Because he's an asshole and a troll.
I still think it's funny that he made the Primaris Marines and the people are just like, dude, what the fuck? Did you just invent something?
Yeah. He also it's also weird. It's like, so you made the Primaris Marines, right? And you only used Loyalist gene seed, right? And he's like, sure. Like, hey, what's that one like alpha guy you have? It's like, I may or may not have put all the gene seeds in one person to see if I could create a Primarch. Who's to say? I think he has they recently had a book which was like a rivalry against Fabius Spiral. But I haven't read it. But yeah, these are your options. We all know lore for them because they're not really fuckable, but they're all funny.
No, none of these are fuckable. Old One Eye is probably the most fuckable.
Let's go. My boy's getting
so fuck
action.
it. I'll marry Old One Eye. I'll fuck Tuska and then I'll kill Call.
Oh well.
I just hate Admech. I hate Admech so fucking much.
Oh, that hurts me so much inside.
They're the worst.
They're so good because they're so bad.
Ugh.
I love their hypocrisy.
Oh, Orion, actually, speaking of Admech, on the tabletop, there's a reason to have the Stilt Boy over the regular Sniper now.
Fuck! That's Stilt Boy!
They made it so, like, if you're putting in Agents of the Imperium in your army, they cost more points.
Oh, okay. We have another woman lineup. And I think this one will be hard for you. Not because you don't like any of them, but because I think you like all of them.
Okay.
We have Saint Celestine from Sisters of Battle, Marithel Sabathiel from Slanesh. She's like a Slaneshi warlord. I think she's a sister. I think she's a sister of Battle who turns Slanesh. And finally, Shadow Sun.
Ooh, you put Shadow Sun in the ringer for this one.
Yeah, I did.
Shadow Sun is like she's a stealthy like lay down the trap and then ambush type of fighter. But she did train with Farsight, and despite being in the main Tau Force and not being in the Farsight Enclave, she does help Farsight on occasion.
Saint Celestine needs no introduction.
Mary Shadow Sun, kill Celestine, fuck the other one.
Well, at least
Wow.
Celestine will be back.
I'm just gonna have to rip that band-aid off. I don't want to kill Celestine, but also
Wow.
Dude,
She wants to fuck the hot goth chick.
that's fair, but it's also like a Slanesh goth chick, so me personally, I can't ensure my safety with that. So
This goth chick probably likes pegging.
but that's
yes.
what makes it so enjoyable.
no, that's not me. If it was me, I'd marry Shadow Sun, fuck Celestine. Celestine also just like is also another like person who just comes back, but Celestine also has like the hardest version of it because she has to like
regeneration is so fucked.
yeah, she has to like climb a pile of corpses.
It's not just any corpses, you know that, right?
Yeah, it's like what her previous like bodies or something.
Yeah, it's like all of her own corpses showing off the various ways she's died.
Yeah.
And it's believed that like every corpse represents like a small fragment of her. And when she like finally isn't able to make that climb, she finally dies. But every time she regenerates, she does lose a bit of her like sanity and holiness. And I think that's like the final trial. She still has to do. I think there's like 3 trials she has to do before she even gets to that point. It's fucked up.
Meanwhile, Tyranid, just make more, baby.
But ooh, that was a hard one and definitely an interesting one. Okay. Next up, I believe this was by Henry Cavill page. Next up, we have Caiaphas Cain from the Imperial Guard, Eisenhorn from as an Inquisitor, and Demetrin Titus from the Ultramarines from the newest Space Marine 2 game and Space Marine 1.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Mary Titus, because he seems like the most stable out of any of these.
I don't know. Caiaphas and Eisenhorn are pretty stable.
This just doesn't
Kill Eisenhorn because he's a fucking Inquisitor, and fuck Caiaphas because he canonically fucks just all the time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Eisenhorn is like the most compassionate Inquisitor there is.
The most compassionate Inquisitor doesn't mean shit
You know
when you're talking about Caiaphas Cain, a regular person.
I guess that's fair.
I think it's 5 books and also does canonically fuck.
Yeah, I mean he had that lady earlier. I forgot what her name was.
Yeah. But yeah,
Fail.
okay. Okay. Mary Titus, kill Eisenhorn, fuck Cain. Next up, we have the second round of named demons.
Didn't even know there'd be 2.
We've got Bellicor, the first demon prince,
Oh, no.
the Great Unclean One. I couldn't find the named Nurgle one.
It
And
is called the Great
Scarbrand,
Unclean
Corey.
One.
No, well, that's the like demon's name. It's not like the named demon.
Is it not?
No, the like Scarbrand is just a or yeah. I can't. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I thought it was called the Great Unclean One. That's just
No, that's just the name of the demon.
Hold on, I'm finding it.
But yeah, we've got Bellicor, first demon prince. the Great Unclean One, which is from Nergal, and Scarbrand, which is Korn's named demon.
Oh. Kill the Great Unclean One because I'm sorry, but even I have my limits.
He is too unclean.
I think you're.
Yeah, I'm
thinking-
sorry. I'm gonna be real. I will fuck a lot of people. I will not fuck a Smash tournament player.
Because isn't there one with a model? Let me see.
Oh fuck. Oh, and then those other two are both just a total toss-up. I would fuck both of them any day of the week.
In the most recent book, so Vashto currently in lore is trying to like become a ascend to godhood with then using the Black Legion's help. He's like going around. And in one of the books, he like Vashto's create this whole elaborate plan. And he like goes to the rock, which is the home to the Dark Angels. And he's like trying to get into the vault, and suddenly Bellicor just shows up, and he's like, if anyone's gonna be a Ascent, it's me, motherfucker, and then just beats up Vashto and leaves. I think Bellicor is also known as like the Shadow King, where he can just like pretty much shadow warp of like if there's a shadow, he can just appear and walk through it.
Sorry, say that again?
I think Bellicor is also like the Shadow King or something, where like he can just like shadow warp and like if there's a shadow, he'll just spawn from it.
Hmm?
And Bellicor being the first demon prince, essentially he was like some form of human who did such fucked up shit that he got all of the gods' attention, and they were all like, "Hey, you should ally with me. You should ally with me." And he secretly took deals with all of them that made him so powerful that he just became his own prince. So he's on the same level as Demon Primarch,
Okay.
arguably stronger.
I found him. It's Rodicus. That's the Great Unclean One who has a name.
Gotcha. Okay.
He has like a hood and stuff. Hold on, I'm going to.
Skarbrand is like the most powerful one of these head demons. However, he's also not smart, and at one
Elegant, strong, intelligent, successful. He is that like has his shit together, goes to the gym, wake up at 4 a.m., rise and grind, like day trader motherfucker. He has a house by 25. Like he has his life figured out.
absolutely, hell yeah.
You gotta show her also the Great Clean One.
The Great Clean One is so fucking cursed.
It's so cursed.
So there's the model for the Great Unclean One, right? Someone went in, bought it, got a file, and filed down and smoothed out all of the boils, and then painted him like really healthy skin, healthy teeth, and it just looks cursed for some reason because you know what it's supposed to look like. I think he even like added putty to like seal up the stomach and fix it.
Oh,
So it just
I love
looks
that.
like a fat guy.
Yes. It's so fucking funny.
The Great Clean One.
I have the Reddit posts. It's so fucking funny.
Next one, I'm interested to see where it goes. I think it would be easy. Ooh, is that the Great Clean One?
Yeah.
It's the Great Clean One! I hate him
Oh,
so much.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh my god, I hate that.
It's so cursed.
It's so hilarious.
His name is John.
He is the best Smash Bros. Player in the US.
Bob's coming to make sure you fucking clean your fucking dishes.
So next up, I think one's gonna be easy, and I'm curious of where the other two will lie. we have Kato Sicarius from Ultramarines, Talos Valkorn or Valkoran from Night Lords, and Trazyn the Infinite from the Necrons.
Bro is man spreading.
Marry Trazyn because I know I'll be safe with him. No
Well,
question about
You're either he's actually protecting you or he's just keeping you involved.
Either way, I'm still safe. And also, from what I understand, there's just not a lot of knowledge as to whether or not people trapped inside his little cubes even know that time is passing. So it's not even like I'd be that upset.
Some do. I think it depends on him. Because there's like a famous animation out there where Trazyn has like these Chaos Marines stuck in a loop fighting some Eldar. And like he shows up in the middle of it and like he tells them like, oh yeah, but this is my favorite moment. And like I just like watching this over and over again. You guys were really close to escaping this time, and then he's like, he tells time to resume. He gets grabbed by the Chaos Marine. He's like, you release us. The Chaos Marine is like yelling and screaming at him for them to be released. And it's like, bro, you can release yourself. You just don't have to enter the labyrinth. But right now, it's time for a reset. So I think it depends.
Nice argument, Senator. I don't care. Marrying Trazyn.
It wasn't meant to like deter you away from him, but go off quick.
I know. I know. Definitely marrying Trazyn, who is probably one of, if not my favorite character in 40K.
He is a good character to like.
Too bad he sucks on the tabletop.
Probably kill the Night Lord, and then fuck the Ultramarine. Although, honestly, maybe fuck the Night Lord.
Are you familiar with Kato Sicarius and Talos?
Oh, okay, I'm not, but here's the thing. Here's my justification before pre-lore dump. Here's my justification. Ultramarines are kind of like white bread.
Yes.
I don't want to fuck white bread.
You have no idea how real that statement is for Kato.
I mean, unless he's like, yeah, fuck the rules, in which case, I mean...
Oh, you know what? Since you're a simp for Tau,
like,
I'm gonna tell you that he likes curb stomping civilian tiles into the dirt.
That was not a civilian.
It was a civilian.
It was not.
It was a civilian.
He had a pistol. No, it was actually in a battle.
I thought it was a civilian who just did it, and he just did it.
Now that you're saying it, I do think that I would like to fuck Talos even more.
Okay, so Talos was the Night Lord when they turned heresy. Talos is the one who hunted down Shin after she killed Conrad. And then Talos also has like some power of foresight, so he can see some visions into the future. And like he led the Night Lords for a while, and he has like he has like one of the best written Warhammer trilogies on him. Apparently he's like a really lovable character, as lovable as like a Night Lord gets. Of like, oh, he still does so much fucked up shit, but he has like human servants, and he would do anything to protect them.
But like, who in the 40K universe isn't fucked up beyond belief?
Yeah. Anyone in the Tau.
True.
Next up, we have Kato Sicarius.
I mean, the Tau are a little fucked up. They basically have concentration camps, but not like to the fucked up way that the Germans did it. It's just like to keep people separated.
Yeah, it's just to the semi-fucked up way that the Americans did it to the Japanese.
Oh, okay. So it's just segregation, not extermination.
Yeah,
and they do have a pretty bad caste system.
Yeah, essentially they don't like their.
Oh yeah, but like, who isn't super racist at 40K?
And apparently they're really good with propaganda.
They also have mind. Their Ethereals also apparently have mind controlling pheromones for them. So cool. I just hate them because I hate them because
we fucking hate the Ethereals.
Yeah, I have a big hate for them because they're also making the same mistake that the Emperor did, which is not telling people about the demons.
Yeah. Kato Sicarius is kind of like the meme is, it is I, Kato Sicarius, I am the best. And he's just like super egotistical, like the best Ultramarine, always wins, a lot of plat armor, kind of. He's just funny. Like that's kind of the meme. Since Gilliman's return, Gilliman like took him in and like turned like to Kato and was like, Kato, get that stick out of your ass. Okay, you're a good warrior, but you're fucking obnoxious. The one story that Demont was mentioning earlier was like there was one Ultramarine that was fighting a bunch of fire warriors, and he knocked one down and held his like sword up to her and was getting ready to like kill her. And she like panicked and like spoke in High Gothic, which is English. It's like, hey, is this what your ancestors wanted? For you to like come here and murder people? Um, and he like hesitated and was like, "You speak English?" I was like, "Yeah, don't kill me. I'm just, I don't want to do this and stuff like that." But in the book, it is written that she was like reaching for her pistol in her back. So then she repeats again, like, "Is this what your ancestors would have wanted?" And then Kato Sicarius comes in, pushes the Space Marine away, and then curb stomps her head while saying, "Yes, this is what they wanted," and then runs off. So that is his like little based story that, yeah.
All right. I think I don't know. They're both fuckable. Honestly, it is a legitimate coin toss between them.
Yeah, I thought like, oh yeah, it's an easy thing for Trazen, but where do the other two lie?
Yeah.
And I believe Kato is now in charge of the second company, which means he's like this like right behind Kauga in terms of leadership.
Okay, so I think Mary Trazen. It's really a coin toss. I could fucking kill either one of them. I'm just gonna have to say Torn for my final answer.
Alrighty, we'll accept it.
All right, in that case, they both died.
So clearly your allegiances lie with Slanesh, but what would you do with fuck Mary kill the other Chaos Gods?
Oh, kill Zinch.
Kill Zinch.
Kill Zinch. Fuck
But that
the
means
guy.
you have to either fuck or marry Nurgle.
You know, at the
And
very least.
we do kind of know what he already does with his elf wife.
Well, that's because she can also just regenerate anyway.
What does he do with his elf wife? I don't know about this.
So the meme is that he keeps her in a jar.
Oh no.
That's the meme.
But-
That's
but
not
like-
what it actually is.
But the actual story is it's the like elf god of like healing in nature. So he will like create he will like design and like create some new poisons, and then we'll test it on her to see how deadly it is, because he knows she'll just heal herself eventually. So she just became her like his test subject for like the most vile poisons and diseases and shit.
Okay. Mm.
And then we got Corn. Corn's chill.
The Eldar have tried to get her back, but then they ended up turning into his trees.
Okay, I'll be real. I think it's gonna be kill Zinch because fuck that guy. Because here's the thing, right? I can honestly see the Imperium beating any one of the Chaos Gods in a fight. Except, like, if we're going full force, like faction v faction, the Imperium of Mankind versus Nurgle, or versus Khorne, or versus Zinch, right?
The problem is that
I think the Imperium will always come out except for Zinch. Zinch's power is just plot armor.
the problem is that you also just can't kill a Chaos God because they are concepts, effectively.
Yeah, but this is but it's like it's fuck Mary kill.
No, I get you.
It's fuck Mary kill. We're killing Zinch because he's genuinely the only Chaos God who I don't think like can be directly beaten in some kind of conflict. He will always have a plan no matter what because Games Workshop loves to give that dirty little tentacle man so much sloppy head.
Of like you want to write the super intelligent character, but you don't know how to write it, so
That
everything
being
just
said,
comes off just plot on.
that being said, fuck Nurgle because I don't think I could spend very much time in his presence at all.
I mean, he'll
And
make
then
it so
marry
you feel
Korn
no
because,
pain.
like you said, Korn out of this spread right here is by far the most chill, I think.
Funny enough,
Which is rather funny considering that he's like the one that's always screaming and angry and wanting to kill shit.
well, the funny thing is like so each chaos god represents good and bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the good things that Korn represents is honesty and like loyalty. Because he believes in like fair fights. He wants like the blood to flow, but he doesn't believe in backstabbing.
And to give a point
Yeah.
to Nurgle,
See, and here's the thing: this is why it would be a good marriage.
to give a
Because
point,
if he has a problem, he'll come to you with it, right? He's not going to let that animosity build into something bigger.
if he has a
He's
problem,
just
he'll
gonna
kill
say-
it.
Right, he's just going to say, hey, listen, we need to talk this out.
To give a point to Nurgle, at the very least, you won't feel any pain as you're rotting him.
That's true.
You probably won't smell him for too long. You probably just get used to it.
So we are approaching the end.
Nurgle's probably also like the most caring of the three.
So in the end, I have created a chapter master round where I have found the chapter masters for every like named and important loyalist faction. And then I also threw Abaddon in this list because I didn't know where else to throw him, and I needed like a good even number. So yeah, so this will be the chapter masters of each loyal faction and then some. So yeah, first up, we have Monius Calgar from the Ultramarines, Abaddon the Despoiler from the Black Legion, and Logan Grimnar from the Space Wolves.
Okay, I'm fucking the Space Wolves.
That's
Marrying
smooth.
Ultramarines, killing Black Legion.
I feel like that was completely based off of just the factions, not off of them.
Yep, 100%.
To
Did
be
you
fair,
even look at them?
to be fair, I'd also kill Abaddon the Despoiler. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, anybody whose name is Abaddon the Despoiler, that's up there with like Karn the Betrayer. Like, there's no situation in which I'm going to interact with him and come out on top. Or on bottom for that situation. I'm going to come out as a paste.
You know, that's fair. Oh, the sword that he wields is the same sword that got stabbed into Ra. We don't. This Games Workshop never explained it, but somehow the sword that Ra ran away with that had the demon embedded in it, Abaddon finally acquired somehow. So yeah, Abaddon's annoying because he's got random plot armor. Okay, next up we have High Marshal Helbrecht from the Black Templars, Dante from the Blood Angels, and Asriel from the Dark Angels.
Oh, fucking Dante. Marrying Dante, actually.
Well, let me go ahead and say this too. Dante wants to die.
Listen. Listen, but here's the thing, is at least from my understanding of the lore, nobody really hates Dante, except for people whose, like, whole character trait is to hate Dante.
Yeah, well, Dante's like, bro, please let me fucking die. I just want to go.
Yeah, see, and that's why I'm gonna kill the Black Templar, because TBH, I don't like the Black Templars.
You know what? That's fair.
Fuck the Dark Angel.
You know what? Fair enough. Asriel's pretty dope. I like Asriel.
Yeah.
You get to watch in the dark as well.
And honestly, I'll be real with you here. That name is half of it. The thought of moaning Asriel while being absolutely loud. Oh,
Asriel
Oh.
up in heaven is like, please be more afraid.
listen. No, here's the thing. What you two don't understand, right? Is there are names that are so much hotter to moan than others, and Asriel is pretty fucking close to the top of that list.
You're right. As the version here, I don't know.
I'll leave it.
I do think well, I won't say all, but names that start with A do have that advantage. I won't say all, because I don't think it would be too sexy to moan Ashton.
Rip to
Yeah,
all the Ashtons out there.
I was also thinking Abaddon sounds horrible to know.
But oh well. Next up, we have Caldor Drago from the Grey Knights, Gregor Desian from the Imperial Fist, and Caven Shrike from the Raven
These
Guard.
all suck.
Hey, Caven's pretty cool.
And Drago is batshit insane.
Drago actually has schizophrenia.
Drago fucking went to Age of Sigmar somehow.
Here's the thing. As much as I fucking hate the Grey Knights, I think I'm gonna have to marry Drago, and here's my rationale here. I think that taking out a powerful Grey Knight, regardless of how I feel about them, is gonna be a net negative for the universe. I feel like there's a lot of bad that could happen from taking one of them off the field.
It's not like you can kill.
So I'm gonna have to fuck him. And then I'll marry Shrike, and then I'll kill Gregor.
Okay.
Caven's a pretty cool character. I don't have too much to say about him though.
Next and our final slide of the night, we have Jubal Khan from the White Scars, Tao Shan from the Salamanders, and Carden Stonus from the Iron Hands.
Killing the Iron Hands.
That is fair.
No, Iron within,
God.
Iron without.
I don't want iron within me.
I think I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna have to go marry Jubal, and then fuck.
I mean, look at that smile.
Yeah.
But that guy likes to.
I mean,
ride
again,
fast.
this is another one. This is another one that's kind of 50-50 because they are both like. I feel like the White Scars and the Salamanders are both known for being fairly compassionate as far as Space Marines go.
I think that's fair. I know Sean is one of the guys leading the efforts of like trying to find all the artifacts to bring back. Oh my goodness, his name has blanked from my head.
I'm not helping you.
Okay, well, Miss Vulcan. There we go. But
Okay,
yeah.
then I think I'll fuck him.
Okay.
That's dark meat right there, baby.
Because he just seems like somebody who can't leave the past in the past. You know?
But Vulcan,
And I feel like if I fuck up once in a marriage, he's just gonna keep bringing that up forever.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
Oh well. I guess that makes sense.
Does it?
Makes enough sense.
It makes as much sense as fucking Nurgle does. Shut up.
You know what? You know what? You got a point there. I can't argue against that. I don't know. Some people out there are into that shit. You know Nurgle.
Yeah,
likes
what
to-
about me?
You know Nurgle likes to cuddle after fucking.
Oh, yeah. Nurgle is so into aftercare. Korn comes across as very, like, very trad husband. Very stereotypical, like, he's gonna take care of you, he's gonna protect you, but he's also gonna make you make dinner every night and clean the house, and also he's gonna, like, Fuck you. And it might be great sex, but then he's passing out right afterward.
Corn is definitely a wife beater.
Nurgle is a snuggler. No question about it. He will lift all of your. Zinch is a fucking piece
Zinch
of
is a
shit.
gaslighter.
Zinch is an abuser and somebody who would like be really into like those weird, hyper elaborate like kidnapping kinks.
I'm glad you went all the way back to that point.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, fuck Zinch. I hate Zinch so much.
Just anything that has to do with Zinch, fuck it.
You know how people say they really hated like the BBC's Sherlock because it just feels like he always has the answer all the time, no matter what. Zinch feels like an even worse version of that.
I'll be honest,
Where-
Raftor isn't much better right now. Though his thing is more like, oh, everything's going according to plan because I'm such a great engineer and master planned this ahead of time.
Yeah.
But then his plan does get fucked up when Be'lakor just randomly shows up and beats his ass. And he's like, oh fuck, okay, I guess we can do this instead.
Okay. I can't hide it anymore. I am so tired.
No, you're fine. I think we finished. I hope you enjoyed.
I did. I enjoyed this a lot.
Yay.
Thank you for putting this together.
Overall, who do you think was your biggest favorite fuck? It might have been this person.
It's probably an ambulance.
Yeah, Vale is really far up there.
Though
Vale
who
is
else do we
fucking
have?
high. Oh, the assassin.
Oh yeah, the assassin was there. Then we have this whole page that fucked you up for a bit.
Yeah, that whole yeah.
And then we got Trazen.
Trazen.
You know, Trazen got like it's got some crazy shit stored up in there for at the ever decisive.
Yeah, Trazen would have some crazy like sex gizmo.
Bro has the Unifucker 9000.
Well, I'm gonna close the stream now. I'm glad you had fun. Next time we do something like this will be the Elf Smash or Pass. Which I might try to add a twist to because I'm scared that you'll just say smash to everything. So I might like tell you ahead of time, like, hey, there's 20 people you can smash. You only have like 10 smash tokens, so you have to like save them. Like you're only allowed to smash 10 of them.
Well, you can also kind of do it for as like a similar bracket way. That you did to the first thing.
Maybe, but I don't want to like repeat ideas, I guess.
I feel like it's the best way to do it though.
Maybe. But yeah, we'll get elves next. And then we'll see if I do some research on Age of Sigmar and fantasy.
Let's go. I'm so tired.
No, you're good. But yeah. I will see you next time. I'm also glad that just this Warhammer stuff has gotten us to talk more. That's also been fun.
Yeah. It's nice.
But, well, you get some sleep.
Yeah, because D&D fell off.
Yeah.
But, I'm also heading to bed. So I will see you all next time.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Please. Alright, that was cool. What I'm gonna do. There's nobody really watching. Oh, we'll just leave this for the archives. I'm also gonna stop the stream here. Thanks to whoever ends up watching this for whatever fucking reason. And I'll see y'all next time, whatever the next time will be. I know it's been a couple months since I last uploaded something, but I was just not in the mood to record anything. But we'll photo that I realized the thing isn't doing anything. But it's whatever. But yeah, I wasn't in the movie recording thing. But we'll see what happens next time. I think I might try to stream more because honestly, it's less work for me. But I gotta start doing thumbnails for things I want to do again. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks to whoever sees this or whoever's watching.